Heart to Heart Readings, otherwise known as Jackie. I'm actually using my phone for the webcam, so if I'm looking here and I'm looking there, that's why. My laptop is down here. So guys, I'm an angel reader. I channel spirit and I bring messages from our hearts to yours. And I actually released a new YouTube video. It's basically about how my twin flame changed my life, aka saved my life. Hi, RD Intuitive Tarot. Good to see you. You should go check out that video. It's been released already just like 5 minutes ago. And so how my live is going to work is I'm going to give you guys messages that you need to know. Ideally timeless messages, but yeah. So there's that. And then we'll be hopping on to the lives. So for the live, it's new subscribers get a free read. And then if you're a current subscriber, I've changed the price from $6 to $7 a question. If you guys want a more comprehensive reading with me, you would go onto my website, hearttoheartreadings.com, and you can find my services on there for angel readings and pet readings. Lightning Spark, hi, what's up? Okay, so y'all let me do the message that we need to know first. And I figured out like how to like not block, like categorize people's questions so that when it uploads next time, then you can see literally like you click on the video to see where your question is. And I'm like, oh my God, I know how to do that. And it's so convenient for you guys. Hi, Felix, long time no see. Okay, so messages that you need to know. I actually feel like, I don't know, I kind of feel like I want to use this card. For some reason, like, I don't know if anybody's versed in astrology, but I feel like it's a time to be really emotional or to get really in tune with our emotions and to be really sensitive about it. Say, okay, message that we need to know. So we got the card Affirmations for Positive Change. Let's see. Okay, well, I like how there's like a little mermaid in the back. She's like, hey. So off the bat, I feel like I just heard like rags to riches. Like it's obvious because of COVID, like a lot of us are struggling financially, but I feel like we're abandoning ship and like jumping ship onto more creative projects or more prosperous avenues for ourselves. And we feel like we don't know where we're going with it. And we feel just a tad bit lost because we don't know how to get in that direction. But at the same time, we still have the vision, like in our third eye or in our mind. And we don't feel uncertain. Like the only reason why we feel uncertain is because we can't see how we're going to get there. But we feel intuitively that we're going to make it. So that actually brings me to like this manifestation video that I did watch today. And I'm going to put the link down in the description later, but it's really cool. Basically, like you write down like, I'm certain that I'm going to manifest this or blah, 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 blah. And it's supposed to activate and like quicken the manifestation time, which is super cool. So I'm looking forward to that. Okay, so RD Intuitive Tarot, are you still here to get a reading? And Lightning Spark, Felix, good to see you guys again. I'm just pulling up my YouTube live sheet. I do remember you RD Intuitive Tarot, so you would have to donate. The links to donating is in the description. Okay. Let me know when you guys have donated because my phone is like my webcam, so I can't. I guess I could log in PayPal and check. Let me know when you've donated, and then you can get your question read. And for those that are new, like and sub. Everybody hit the like button. I see there's 5 people here. Please and thank you. And Priscilla Rodriguez, hi, what's up? Okay, perfect. How many did you donate for, Lightning Spark? And then just go ahead and post your question. Okay, you got it. So you want message from spirit. So the card that you got is meditation to dig deep. That's what it looks like. Just like that. I'll look into this. Okay, off the bat, I feel like, yes, your guides are telling you to meditate, but I think that your guides, they want you to almost like unblock the unconscious and to go into your psyche, and it's almost like walking into a dream world and understanding your psyche. It kind of feels like either there's a memory or an experience that you've kind of like put on the back burner, and you don't want to, you've kind of like, I guess like the word would be repressed. You kind of want to repress it, or, you did it unconsciously, and so you can't remember it. And, I feel like there's a really big block from you remembering that experience. And now it's almost like you have to chip away at that block to uncover that. Let me ask like why that's so important for you to uncover it. Well, it looks like they're showing me that you can get really hard on yourself. But you don't really know why you do that. Does that make sense to you so far? Let me know. Okay. Yeah, so they're showing me that you get really hard on yourself, and you feel like it's like you don't know how to stop. Okay, I feel like I'm not where I should be at. Okay. They're saying that you need to release that. Like, you being hard on yourself, I think it's causing you to feel like you are stuck. Even though, that's kind of like your fear in the first place. Hi, Richy. Vicky. Maybe they're talking about you letting go on being hard on yourself. Or maybe if you figure out why, then it's easier for you to let go. Why is this little hair sticking out? But I feel like you kind of keep telling yourself, like, I'm stuck, I'm stuck, I'm stuck. And it's kind of like a record player at the back of your mind. And then, of course, it's enforcing that experience. But if you meditate, then you'll let go of that record player, and then you'll be able to be more present. And I feel like that's, a reader doesn't have to tell you that, but I don't know. They really want you to start meditating, I think. because that's what I'm feeling right now. Okay, Lightning Spark. Richy Lum, are you here to get a free read? By the way, guys, don't forget to check out my new video, my twin flame story of how me and my twin flame met. Yeah, you're welcome, Lightning Spark. Okay, Richy or Ricky? Go ahead and like and sub, and then let me know once you've done so, okay? Yeah, perfect. Okay, so what's your question? Okay, cool. Any message from the universe? I feel like that's really applicable for the card that I drew for you. So the card that you got is Learn from Life. And what I feel like for you is that you need to take that leap. Maybe there's something that you already have been pondering and some kind of project or action that you've been wanting to partake in. They're telling you to jump for it. Like take a leap of faith almost. And I like how I'm seeing this hand. You know, when we start a project, don't forget that the universe is always helping you as well. Like they're also sending you omens. They're also guiding you and showing you clues of what you can add into your project or something like that. What's up, Banana? Good to see you. Oh, is that your little cat in the picture? And Richy, I don't know. They also want you to manifest, okay? I feel like manifesting is something that can get you off of your feet, so to speak. Like if you've been afraid to do this, you can also use manifestation to at least get your feet wet and to get you into the action kind of mode. Yeah, they're just saying like, dude, don't be afraid to jump in. And I feel like this hand right here, it just feels like the universe is waiting for you to take this action, to take this next step. And if the universe feels very welcoming, I think that this is your guides. Your guides are kind of like welcoming you almost home. It kind of feels like welcoming you home when you take this next step. I don't know what this is, but yeah, keep that in mind. I feel like it's a safe space for you to take this step. Okay, Richy? Good to see you, Banana. I always love to see your face. Like, it always brightens my day. And Hope Violet, hi. Thanks for liking and subbing. You can post your question. You're welcome, Ricky. Usually I'm here like every week or every other week, but I haven't been here for like the past 2 weekends because like I got sick and the antibiotics I had to take were like super strong. Yeah, of course, Banana. Okay. Priscilla, did you send it on PayPal? Let me know once you've sent it, and then you can post your question. Okay, Priscilla? Okay. Hope says, how do I handle the info I read about FFS? What's FFS? I try to spell to forget it, but it didn't work. Is there a reason the spell didn't work? Okay, Priscilla, perfect. Post your question after I'm done with Hope Violet's question, okay? And then Hope, I'm gonna start to do this for you. I feel like that's not right. I'll use this one. No, I'm trying to go. You already got two waiting for you. Okay, perfect. All right. What is FFS, Hope Violet, before I start your reading? Oh, it's a person. Oh, okay. I didn't know it was a person. Okay. How do I handle the information I read about this person? I tried to spell to forget it, but it didn't work. Is there a reason the spell didn't work? Okay. Okay, let's I feel like I need to know a little bit more. Like, why did you try to forget? Or like, yeah, why did you try to forget the information, first of all? And Rivet, hope you feel better. I hope it wasn't the cocoa virus. No, it wasn't. It was actually a stomach infection. But thank you for your well wishes. Perfect. I'm glad that you said that. You said because I heard that I could get hexed for a reading on them. All right. Here's the two cards that I've already drawn for you previously. So this one, well, it's upside down. This one says flying, and it's upside down like that. And then this one says coming to life, and it was right side up. Okay, so what I feel for you in these two cards is you're not grounded. This card is telling me that you're not grounded. It feels like you're really spacey, kind of. I don't know if that's the right word, but it feels like almost like there's no concrete evidence for you to hold on to, and then for you to kind of just like let it go and continue on with your day. This coming to life, I feel like you're actually a really paranoid person. Like, and I don't think that you realize this. I don't know if you do. It's kind of difficult to, I think, and unless you really start to think about it. But a paranoid person, you know, they attract the experience with their fear. So if you think about fear, you know, you being afraid of something, it's like putting a fear manifestation blanket on, and then that very thing that you're afraid of sticks to you, and then that's all you can think about. And that's all you think that happens to you. They're telling you that you really need to like be in tune with your spirit and be in tune. I don't know. They're just like drawing a straight line down my chakras. Like it's almost as if they're saying like all your chakras need to be in line. But how do I say this? It's like you need to understand the logic part of how to handle yourself and your emotions before you go on to spirituality into how to solve your problems, because the holes that you have right now in terms of being grounded and using I don't want to say common sense because I'm not trying to say that you're stupid, just that you don't feel very grounded, you know. And if you think from that same perspective about spirituality, it's going to have the same effect. It's not going to ground you even more. Yeah, the fear is just like a magnet for experience. But then so is everything. I think it's just how much energy you put into it. So let's see what they recommend you. So they're recommending you actually black crystals. It looks like shungite. Let me spell it out. Shungite. So they're showing me like a smooth polished stone that looks like shungite. But if you have any black crystal on you, that's fine as well, I believe. But it really feels like they're mentioning shungite because they're telling me how smooth and polished. Well, it's actually not very polished. I don't think there's any like gloss on the outside of this crystal. It kind of feels like matte shungite because I have them too. But the matte kind of smooth texture they're telling me it's also is this a word? Replicative. It also replicates how it wants to help you. There's just too much noise, I think, going on like in your outer auric field. And for shungite to come in and help you, the way that it wants to do that is softening that static. Okay, Hope. It does feel like you have a lot going on emotionally and energetically. So look into that. And about this curse, you need to fixate your mind on something else than that, right? Because you thinking about that's going to like make you even more paranoid and cause that experience too. Okay, Hope? All right. Priscilla, what's your question? And thank you for donating. Okay. What are Antonio's current intentions towards me? Okay. Who's Antonio again? I feel like you mentioned him a lot. Yeah, you're welcome, Hope Violet. Goddess Love. Good to see you too. I like your name. Goddess Love, if you want a free read, let me know, like and sub. And yeah, I'll put you on the list. David says, stomach infection is no joke. You look like you recovered well. Yeah, I had H. pylori, which is a bacteria that they found in my stomach. Apparently, like 1/3 of people have it. They just don't know they do. Yeah, okay. All right. Yes, you can be added. Post your question after I'm done with Priscilla's because I'm working on Priscilla's right now. All right, so okay, he's a friend for now that I have strong feelings for. Yeah, because I feel like you mentioned him in the past too. All right. Okay. What are Antonio's current intentions for me? Okay, so the card that you got is Stormfields. And, you know, I feel like, Priscilla, I don't know if he's a very emotional person, but it kind of just feels like drama is coming, like a storm is coming kind of a thing. Like, I don't know if he's going to feel cheated or if he's going to feel betrayed, but I'm looking at his energy and it just looks like he's very hurt. Like, I don't know what happened. Priscilla Rodriguez, oh no, I hope not between our friendship. I'm not really sure. Like, are you guys on good terms? Do you think that he's an emotional person? Does he tend to have like knee-jerk reactions? Hello, Hunter. And hi, Gifted Soul. Why does that sound so familiar? Gifted Soul. It takes a lot of you nutritionally, physically, and emotionally. Yeah, well, the antibiotics definitely did. That really drained me. Okay, we are talking now, but he is moody. Okay. Oh, you're a very emotional person. Yeah, but let's see. Let me see. I want to get like more detail on this. I think, Priscilla, I don't, if he's a moody person, then it would make sense for what I'm seeing. Because what I believe that I'm seeing is he has his defenses up. And he feels, I don't know, I want to say betrayed, but he just feels hurt. And it's almost like this person that hurt him went straight for what he was deeply sensitive about. Oh, that's why you sound familiar. Yeah, so Priscilla, let me see what they want to say about that. Ribbit, wow, well, thank God Jackie's okay. Oh, you're so sweet. You don't even know me, but you care about me. Oh, thanks, guys. Stop it. Okay. Oh, whoa. Interesting. Okay. So the second card that I pulled for you, Priscilla, is Peaks of Joy. It really feels like Antonio, his moods really swings dramatically. Like either he's really high or he's really, really low. It really feels like he's never quite in the middle. Almost like you don't know what to expect from him emotionally day by day. And it's weird because I don't know if this is me. Is he like a hyper person as well, or is that just what I'm feeling from the energy of channeling? Exactly. One day he's very nice, and the next day he's moody. That's funny. Sounds like a silly person. He's a very restless person. Okay, interesting. Because it feels like restlessness is how he tries to channel that middle ground between his moodiness. Now I want to see why they're saying this so that we can talk about his intentions towards you. It looks like he's actually very soft-spoken with you. He really treasures your guys' friendship. And he doesn't want to hurt you. So I think like when he's moody, I think he tries not to communicate with you that much because he doesn't want to say something unintentional. I think that sounds pretty accurate. I feel like I could literally just read into that. I think, he truly cares about you, and the way that he sees you is kind of like this, I want to say vulnerable, but like really delicate. He sees you as somebody that's a very delicate, like China doll. And he doesn't want to say anything that could hurt you in the slightest way because it feels like he knows that you're sensitive. So that it really feels like, when he has his moods, he tries to distance himself from you. But don't be confused about his intention when he does that, because him doing that is actually in line for how genuine he feels about you. So even though you might be confused on the outside, what he's doing is actually genuine. Okay, Priscilla? Whew. But more specifically, were you asking me, like, does he like you? Or what were you really asking? Yes, I am very sensitive and I tend to get hurt very easily. Yeah, I could see that because he's like, when I'm in a bad mood, I'm just. If he wants more than just a friendship, I mean, I really do think that he can feel the chemistry between you, because when he looks at you, he doesn't think more than just friends. He thinks like bed kind of stuff, like you know. So I feel like right now, though, obviously, like a true gentleman wouldn't want to just jump to that kind of stuff. They want you to know that they genuinely like you. So, okay, Priscilla? Like, I feel like I don't want to say anything on behalf of him, you know? Okay, so Goddess Love, you can go ahead and post your question. Gifted Soul 777, if you're here for a question, let me know. As well as you, Hunter. Wait, Hunter sounds familiar too. Okay, I've never done a reading for you. So yeah, Gifted Soul and Hunter, let me know if you want a reading as well. Yeah, you're welcome, Priscilla. Thanks for being here and thanks for donating. I treasure you. I treasure your presence. Sahu Josna Rani Sahu. I am a new subscriber. Can I ask my question, ma'am? Yes, you may. I might have to cap you off as the last one though. What are my parents, or the last free one, because I'm already getting tired, like my mind. What are my parents' thoughts and feelings towards me at this time? Oh, wow, that's a very different question. I don't really get a question about parents. Let's see. Yeah, you're welcome, Goddess Love. And give us soul. Hunter, I will put you on the list. Let me just type it out so that I don't get lost, because there's a lot of people here right now. Goddess. Who was next? I think it was. Okay, I think that's what it was. Right. Okay. Goddess Love, it really feels like your parents really love you. However, it also feels like, here's what I feel. I feel like truly they do love you, and when they think about you, they love you so much that they like their eyes start to water. But then on the other hand, it feels like there's this layer of complexity, this layer of anxiety and a lot of dense energy that separates you and your parents. Because this card is the one that's showing me that dense energy aspect. And yeah, she's taking a bath, she looks super relaxed, but it feels more like what everybody needs to do at this moment, because it's what I'm feeling is the opposite of relaxed. It just feels like really high strung and almost like you can cut the air with a knife. Says, yes, we're not on the best terms. It's really complex, because I think your parents are very narrow-minded, because they really love you, right? But their attitudes, their belief, their upbringing, they're only seeing one shallow point of view. When the love that I feel from them is so true that it can melt away the narrow-mindedness. And I feel there's an outside influence as well. What do you mean? Yes, they're very narrow-minded. They can be assholes. But you know what? I actually feel like they feel sorry. I don't know if sorry is the right word. Like my cousin and my sister may have talked to me to them behind my back. Oh, sounds great. Um, uh, I mean, I'm not sure about that, but I feel like this card is showing me that they feel guilty. Like, I don't know if you've been not contacting them lately or your behavior has shifted, but they feel like they're to blame for something, which shows me that they know that they're wrong. There's a lot of jealousy when it comes to me. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, because there's this kind of like narrow-minded, high-strung, dense energy that separates you from them. So I know what you mean, or rather it separates them from really, being vulnerable with you and coming to understand you. Oh, you guys live in the same house. Huh, okay. Maybe that's why it's so high-strung right now, the energy. Because if you guys got some space, I'm sure it would be totally different. Yeah, they don't act guilty because to them, for them to, show you their guilt is for them to believe that they're bad people. You know what I mean? Let me see what else they want to tell you. Okay, for some reason I feel like a kind of Christmassy vibe in this card. I feel like this is your last message, but I know you don't feel like it, and I completely understand what a toxic family feels like, but your angels and your guides, they're driving the message of home. Of course, they're not telling you that what your parents are doing is right, but for some reason, they want you to know the importance of home. They're saying that like by deciding to leave your family one day, or really wishing that you weren't a part of the family lineage or something like that, wanting to rip away your identity from this family. They said by you doing that, doing such a dramatic shift like that, it's going to cause confusion in you, because then you're going to be like, oh no, I'm not them. But then you're like, wait, then who am I? And where do I come from? It's almost like you're going to be lost if you do that. They're saying that family life, I feel like this is a message for everybody, but the angels are saying that family life is a really complex place, but it's also a place where where you're safe. In your situation, I think they're saying, where you're safe, and I don't know, I see like a light surrounding you as you're standing in your home and near your family. Like it kind of feels like you're put on a pedestal, not in an unhealthy way, but more like, this is our daughter and we're super proud of her. She's our, knight in shining armor or something like that. It kind of feels like that's how they really feel about you. It really feels like, they're proud of you. I don't know. What do you think about that, Goddess Love? You wasn't like this before. The thing is, I want to connect with where my family comes from. All of this has to do with my spirituality. They think it's the devil's religion. Oops. Okay, interesting. So, what are you trying to understand by getting a reading from me? That's the thing. I know that people are jealous because my parents put me on a pedestal. Ah, okay. I feel like there are a lot of missing pieces to the story. I want to know what is going on. What are their thoughts? Okay. Um, I think they're really frustrated with you. That's for sure. This is the card. This is the card of frustration. This is the card of like, why doesn't my child get me? Why doesn't my child see me? Why doesn't my child or why does my child interrupt me? It's all of these things. They think that because they're your parents, they should be treated with like 5 times the respect, and that's how a lot of people think. But they don't understand that respect can't be faked. You know what I mean? Um, but really, they're just wounded at the end of the day. Like they pity themselves. They pity themselves for how low they think they are, for how childish they think that they are. Chad Weezy, what's up? Um, I'm a grown woman. It's time to do what I want, not what they want me to do. They want me to live their own path. Yeah, I understand. I completely understand. It's really complex, I think, a family dynamic where they love you, yet at the same time they don't allow you to be who you are, because that's not love. And then you're just like, you love me, but you're not showing it, Um, let me see. What am I supposed to? What do we need to say? Haven't been in your life in a long time. How you been, dude? I know it's been a long ass time. I've been okay. COVID's been a new thing, a huge change for everybody. Excuse me. But I've been doing well. Yeah, Goddess Love, I feel like you just need to move out, honestly. I feel like you just need to get some space from them, because as long as you're near them, they're never going to give you that unless you give it to yourself. This is way too many cards for me to read. All right, so your angels are showing me that, like, yeah, you just said that you cannot move out. They're showing me to make do with what you can. Not in terms of changing your parents, but in terms of making space for yourself so that you can still be sane in this house. I think that's what they were saying by like showing me that there's this light around you, that you're safe. I think it's more so like a mental challenge for you because you're so used to, living under your parents that you forget you have your own space. Even though it's really hard to live with immature parents, um, they're showing me that you can still make a space for yourself inside your home. While it will be small, it's still something for you to work with. You know what they're trying to shove me into submission and or guilt, but I'm not budging. Yeah. Yeah, I've been there too. It's really annoying. And it's hard when they try to play so many games with you. But yeah, your angels are telling me to tell you to think of ways where you could create space for yourself. Like they want you to focus on the energy that can allow you to breathe. Okay, Goddess Love? I know you've got a lot of things going on. Maybe also try meditation. That'll help a lot, I think. Gifted Soul, you said that you just wanted like a message from Spirit on what you want to prioritize. And okay, no problem, Hunter. And Goddess Love, before I go on to the next person, I just want to say that, like, I understand what it's like to have emotionally immature parents. And I understand that, you know, you're justified in being angry. You are, and you're justified in being hurt and frustrated. But having a relationship with your parents, especially if they're emotionally immature, is incredibly complex. And it takes time and mostly space to sort it out and weave through it. And the damages, not that they'll always be there, but they'll take time to hash out too within yourself. It's hard, I know. I'm trying to give you advice, but for me, what I had to do was move out. And I'm sure that there will be a time for you to do that. And then that's when you start to feel a lot better. Okay, so Gifted Soul, you wanted the message from Spirit about what to prioritize. Okay. You know, Goddess, I do feel like you're missing something as well. Like, I feel like I'm not able to give you like a succinct message. It could be that you need a third opinion. Because sometimes we, like a therapist or something, especially if you're really frustrated with your family. And I'm shuffling for you right now, Gifted Soul. Sometimes we just need that third opinion to give us the truth that maybe we're not wanting to see, or maybe we just don't know is there, you know? And I feel like a therapist is really perfect for people in our similar situations, you know? Okay. So, Gifted Soul, you got the card that says Fire Magic. Let's see. Fire Magic, and you wanted to know what you should prioritize. Okay, 1 second. And guys, I think I'm going to cap off the live now after Gifted Soul. I'm exhausted. And I thank you all for being here. It was super fun. But yeah, I gotta rest too. All right. Oh, you're welcome, Goddess Love. I love you. Okay. All right. Gifted Soul, it feels like you need to go out and have fun. Like, it feels like you need to go party, or that you need to go socialize, or like flirt. I don't know what it is, but it feels like you need to get out there. Because whenever I read into people that where I feel that they need to go out and have fun, their energy is too stagnant right now. So it's almost like they need to put the fire back in their life to refresh their energy, refresh their chakras, refresh their perspective. Um, I love that. Just go have fun. Go socialize. Go get out there, go dancing, whatever it is that like you genuinely enjoy, and it'll lift your spirits super high and super fast. Okay, Gifted Soul? That was a quick one. And guys, that wraps it up for my live. I'm sorry I had to cut it short. Thank you for getting a reading with me and for sharing this space with me. Check out my twin flame video about how my twin flame basically saved my life. And I also have blogs, and my services are on my website, hearttoheartreadings.com. Bye guys, thank you.